let's say your favorite friend to be around. I wouldn't maybe say a friend, but a favorite guy to be around, or a diva, actually.
We had the wild because they didn't want us talking without the cameras on, but they weren't going to turn on the cameras till a certain amount of time, so we had a good while of us just awkwardly staring at each other. So, actually, I think it was Eric and Ariana. I definitely remember Ariana having a conversation with her a little bit at first, just about where she's been from, and she's from California, etc. And then I think Eric was one of the first ones that I actually became friends with. He's a giant teddy bear, and I'm actually going to go down to Vegas right now and wrestle him tomorrow night in a tag team match. So I'm pretty excited about that. Friends, like, it's good when you get to punch a friend in the face in this business, still be friends.
Yeah, my two favorite tough enough contestants going at it, huh?
It's going to be a blast. Yeah, I've been in the ring with him before, and it's always fun. The guy's big, and he punches hard, so I'm glad I'm a little bit quicker.
I will be, hopefully I'll find that somewhere and be able to see it.
Yeah, it's Adrenaline Leash is the promotion it's going to be at. I'm going to be, as it gets closer and as I still have service on this drive, I got another 4.5 hours of this drive till I get to Vegas. But I'll be tweeting the poster, Facebooking the poster, and giving out the information for anybody who's in the Las Vegas area, come check me, drop kick Eric Watts in the face.
All right, guys, make sure to check that out. And, well, speaking of Ariana, actually, she is currently in WWE. What are your thoughts on that, and do you have anything to say about that?
Good for her. Really, it's good. That's awesome for her. That's what we all wanted. Is it kind of a crap tough enough? Yeah, does it kind of suck that I'm not there as well? Big time. But I don't hold it against her or anything like that. It's awesome for her that she is having the opportunity she's at right now. She's on Monday Night Raw every night, and I think that's fantastic for her. I just think there's a couple other guys on WWE tough enough that also should be at where she's at right now as well.
Okay,
just like when Andy lost his job. Big Andy.
Yeah.
Just like when Big Andy lost his job, I have nothing against. I hope nothing but the best for him. He's a father. He's got to make a living and support his family as well. I don't want to say I'm angry or anything about him winning the show, but you don't want a guy to lose his job when he's got to support a family. But it was definitely good for Ariana. It sucks for Andy, but I hope the best for him.
Well, let's fast forward in time. I don't remember exactly what episode, but you actually, right after you won all the agility challenges, you got injured, your ankle. So how did that come to be? What exactly happened?
We were doing the most retardedly stupid drill ever in order to get an injury. We were doing a kick-out drill. One guy lays down on the mat, and everyone jumps on, and he just kicks out over and over and over. And I wasn't even the guy getting pinned. I pinned Big Andy. He kicked out. I rolled out, and before I was out of the ring, I put my foot on the ground, and it broke. I went in, I'm like, got down, I'm like, oh, this isn't good. I heard a snap, and I tried to walk it off for a little bit. They cut this part out, but I tried one more drill, one or two more drills. I don't remember now, but I think it was one more drill for sure that I did. I tried one more time, and when I rolled back out again, I'm like, yeah, I'm in trouble. Will actually had a sit-down session with everybody yelling at us. It wasn't exactly a great practice for everybody. I tried to rub out my ankle. I knew something was wrong because I was trying to fight through it, and the doctor and Bill noticed, and that's when the doctor had to take a look at it. And wouldn't let me get back in. I was. You can see I'm visibly angry that my ankle was broken. Not really that. Just massive amounts of pain, which I was. I was more angry that I had to leave practice. It's a competition. When you're not doing the competition, you're also going to fall back, and that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've had the doctors go over that video and that clip hundreds and thousands of times. I've watched it a lot from every angle and every speed that I could find. We have no idea why it broke. It's not like I was trying anything like dumb or trying to be a show-off or my ankle was twisted. It wasn't even twisted at all. I just stepped and lightning struck and my ankle was gone. There's physically no explanation why it should have happened.
Yeah.
I think that's
when you
one
did,
thing that hurts me more than anything.
yeah. When you did get injured, did any of the contestants go to you? I think in a past interview you said Jeremiah. Is that true?
Yeah. They cut that part out completely as well. Everyone else is kind of, they walked up and like, hey, you all right? But they tried not to let anyone notice they were talking to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then when the doctor came over and started talking to me, Jeremiah actually just walked away from the drills and just started talking to me. Like, hey, man, you all right? He had this little southern accent here like Jeremiah does. And asked if I was all right. I said, yeah, well, what does it feel like? Let me feel it a little bit. And he's the one that actually took
Did I lose you, man? All right, Martin, he's driving on his way to Las Vegas to go up against Eric Watts from WWE Tough Enough. He is currently driving there, and guessing, as he said in the beginning of the show, he probably took a sharp turn and his ear hit the phone. Nothing there. We got a few more questions to ask him. So, guys, stay tuned until he gets there. Let's preview tonight's SmackDown. We got AJ Lee going up against Caitlyn as that little feud's been starting. Big Show going up against Daniel Bryan. Heath Slater going up against Ryback. And Martin is back. Martin. All right, Martin.
I told you I'd call you back.
Yeah.
My bad. That's the trials of driving while doing an interview. But hey, I'm not going to be able to kick Eric in the face without driving down to Vegas to do so.
Yeah. Let's get into the next question. Well, since you got injured, sadly you had to get eliminated, but the bright side of that fact actually is Stone Cold Steve Austin allowed you to hang up your own belt. How was that?
Well, I thought those belts were awesome. They were custom made for Tough Enough. So when he said, I'm not going to make you hang up that belt, I was all excited because I thought he was going to let me keep it and take it home and water myself home, and I could snuggle up with the belt for a couple months while I recovered. But he made me still hanging up on the wall, so I definitely appreciate that. But at first I thought he was going to let me keep it, which I thought would have been way cooler. But
yeah.
I guess not. I guess it's smart for the show. But yeah, it was awesome. I was the only one who was able to do that. And I definitely thanked him personally on multiple occasions because that was just a great thing to be able to hang it up myself. And I never got eliminated. So that's a great feeling. It was a bad time for me mentally. Just because I didn't want to leave that competition. It wasn't even about the pain of the ankle, or I couldn't walk, or waddling around. It was just really the competition. You had everything right there, and then it's all taken away from you. Like, everything you've been working for years is right there, and it all gets taken away from you. I was in a bad spot. Mentally, that was not definitely my prize moment in life. And I just happened to share it with the international audience of the world.
And you did a great job at performing when you did for us. You did a great job, man.
Thank you. Breaking my ankle wasn't exactly the highlight of it, though. But it was awesome to see. Love me hanging up my belt. I just wish things would have turned out different, obviously.
So as you said, Eric Ariana and Jeremiah pretty much were your main friends, I guess I would say. And, well, how about Luke? How is he?
Luke. Well, I think Luke kind of kept it. It was Luke and Jeremiah the whole time. My friends on Tough, like Ariana, I talked to first when we were able to talk. But I really didn't. She wasn't there long enough really to become friends with anybody. She was the first one eliminated, so she was gone, and I really didn't get a chance to talk with her much. But she was the first one I was able to talk to. My real friends from Tough Enough was Eric Watts, Rima Faki, Matt. I don't even know how to say it, Matt Cross, because I don't know how to say his real last name. And then AJ Kirsch. Those are my friends from Tough Enough that I've stuck with. I've hung out with them multiple times since then. Those are my friends from Tough Enough. Luke and Jeremiah stayed together the whole day. They were inseparable, connected at the hip with a mouth, whichever one you want to put in your imagination. But he knew. He thought he was the king, and I just let people like that think what they want. I do my talking in the ring, and I did some talking. When I had the opportunity to get in the ring with him, I did what I needed to do. And I think after that, we both kind of knew who our competition was. I knew from the very beginning that he was the guy I needed to beat. And definitely he knew I was the guy to beat as well. And unfortunately, things turned out the way they did, and it was him and Andy. And I hate it because I said, oh man, I hate it. So I stopped watching when you were eliminated. People always tell me that. I stopped watching when you were eliminated. Who actually won? And I said, Andy. No one knows who the hell Andy is.
Yeah.
So I always feel bad, and I have to try and explain it. Like, well, what did he do in the show? And I'm like, well, nothing. Yeah, like, everyone knows Luke. Luke's a cocky guy. Everyone knows Rima, Miss USA. Everyone knows Jeremiah, the guy whose teeth falls out, country boy. Everyone, all these people know they did stuff. And so after I was gone, I hate telling people, Andy won. Who is he? I have nothing to tell him. But what did he do? I don't know. I have nothing to tell you. He cried before he got eliminated. And that's why it's time at Rage. So it's tough, but definitely it should have been me and Luke in the finals.
Definitely. When you won, the first few weeks, Luke was actually backed up his cockiness the first few weeks until it wore down, and you actually took over. And when you won that first challenge that Luke lost, you went to give him a handshake, and he pretty much just let his